Students, today we are going to study chapter number 13, which is Why Do We Fall Ill? And following topics we will be studying in this chapter, and these are health and its failure, disease and its types, cause of disease, treatment and prevention. So let's begin. What is health? Health is a state of physically, mentally, socially well being. It is a condition necessary for good health. We have several conditions for good health, and these are good physical and social environment, good economic condition, social equality and harmony. Good physical as well as social environment includes clean surrounding, good sanitization, proper garbage disposal, and clean drinking water. Good economic conditions include job opportunities for all, for earning to have nutritious food that lead to healthy life, while social equality and harmony are necessary for healthy and peaceful life. These are all the criteria of health. Now, what is the difference between health and disease free? We have already studied this. It is the state of physically, mental, social well being. It refers to the individual who is physically, socially well, and the individual should have good health, while disease free means it is the state of absence of disease. It refers to only to the individual, while health refers to the individual physical and social environment. It has three aspects, it has only one aspect. In health, the individual has good health, while in disease free, individual may not have good health or poor health, but he is surely disease free. Now, how a disease look like? When a person is affected by disease, either normal functioning of the disease or the appearance of any system of the body changes or worsen up, leads to disease, or disease it the same which look like. These changes in the body will give rise to disease, and these disease will show some symptoms. On the basis of some symptoms, they may be physical changes or some other changes, like if a person is suffering from mental disbalance, then he or she might be having or is having emotional breakdown or depression state. So these all are the symptoms of disease. Now, types of disease. Disease are of two types: acute disease and chronic disease. Acute disease are the disease which last for short period of time and does not have a long term effect on health. These are cold, cough, typhoid, cholera, etc. While on the other hand, we have chronic disease. Chronic disease are the one which last for long time or long term and has a drastic effect on health. These include diabetes, tuberculosis, elephantiasis, arthritis, cancer, and etc. The third type of disease are infectious disease. These are communicable disease which spread from one person to another, from one infected person to a healthy person. These can be airborne, waterborne, food, vector, physical contact, sexual contact, or etc. Nowadays we are having a common pandemic around us, which is COVID-19. It is a kind of communicable disease because it is infectious and it is spreading from one person to another. And some examples of infectious disease are common cold, chickenpox, mumps, measles, typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, malaria, AIDS, etc. The fifth kind of disease are non-infective disease. These are non-communicable disease. That means they are not spreading from one infected person to the healthy person. They are built up inside the body just due to the uh, deficiency of some minerals, vitamins, or other things. These includes beriberi, rickets, scurvy, night blindness, diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, etc. Now, what are the causes of disease? Disease are caused by pathogens. These pathogens are microorganisms like virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, and worms. Also, disease can be spread due to the poor health or undernourishment, which makes the body malnutritious. Malfunctioning of body part, when a body part doesn't works properly, leads to disease. Environmental pollution, and some genetic disorders. Um, Genetic disorders that are the disorder which are passed on from one generation to the another. Now about the infectious disease. What are infectious disease? And infectious disease are the disease which are spread communicably from one person to another, which infects the person, healthy person, or it is transferred from an infected person to a healthy person. We have some infectious agent. The agent that cause infectious disease are called pathogens, and these include virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, and worms. Some of the common disease caused by the infectious agents and their disease. Viruses cause, the major one we are dealing these days is COVID-19. Also, we have common cold, influenza, measles, mumps, chickenpox, hepatitis B, bacteria, fungi. Bacteria has cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, and so on. Fungi has skin infections. Protozoans leads to malaria, kala-azar, amoebic dysentery, and etc. Worms leads to intestinal infection and elephantiasis. Now, how the spread of infectious disease take place? The infectious disease can spread from a variety of factors: through air, through water, through vector. Vector is the agents through which infection spread, or through the sexual contact. The sexual contact infectious disease are syphilis, it occurs in male; AIDS virus can be spread through blood transfusion, or from mother to the child during pregnancy, or through breastfeeding. Now about the organ specific or tissue specific manifestation, like how the disease go to the specific organ or tissue. Disease causing microbes enter the body by different means or different organs and tissues. Microbes which enter through the nose are likely to go to the lungs. So, bacteria which cause tuberculosis of lungs. Microbes which enter through mouth are likely to stay in the gut, which that means intestine. Bacteria cause typhoid, liver. Bacteria causes jaundice. Viruses which causes AIDS enter the body through sexual organ during sexual contact, spread through the lymph to the part of the body. Lymph is the fluid which is present all around the body, and it damages the immune system. Viruses which cause Japanese elephantiasis, which is a brain fever, enters through the mosquito bite. Mosquito is a vector over here and goes and infects the brain. Now about the principles of treatment. The treatment of infectious disease consists of two steps. They are to reduce the effects of disease or symptoms and to kill the microbes which cause the disease. First is how to reduce the effect of disease. This can be done by taking medicines to bring down the effect of the disease like fever, pain, loose motion, etc. by taking bed rest to conserve the energy. And the other method is to kill the microbes. This can be done by taking suitable antibiotics and drugs which keeps the microbes and disease is cured. Now the principles of prevention. We have two major ways for prevention. One is the journal way of prevention and the other is specific way. The journal way of prevention includes public hygiene, which is the most important way of prevention of infectious disease. Proper or sufficient food for everyone will make people healthy and resist infection. Airborne disease can be prevented by living in the conditions that are not crowded. this this COVID-19 is also a airborne disease, and due to which we are living in an isolated condition and we are staying home, and due to which we are still safe from the spread of this disease. Waterborne disease can be prevented by providing safe water, safe drinking water, and vector-borne disease can be prevented by cleaning the environment. For example, malaria can be preventing by keeping cleanliness all around, by not letting water to be accumulated around yourself so that the mosquito are unable to breed. While the specific ways for prevention are immunization by taking vaccines provide immunity for infectious disease like tetanus, diphtheria, whooping cough, measles, polio, etc. We all have taken polio medicine in our childhood days. Our body has the immune system which fights microorganism. When this system first sees the infection, it kills the micro and remember it and makes memory cells. Memory cells are made in WBC. So this microbes when enter to this body next time or the second time, the response is more vigorous due to the memory cells already present inside the body. Vaccine mimic the infection microbes and strengthen the immune system and protect the body from infectious disease. This is all for today. We'll study the further things in our next video. Thank you.